Imagine it's 1995. Someone walks up to you and says, "There's this thing called the internet, and in 20 years it will change everything. Banking, shopping, education, entertainment, everything." Most people would probably laugh, but a few people listened. And those people invested early in companies like Amazon, Google, and Netflix, and we all know how that story ended. Now fast forward to today. We are living through something very similar, except this time, the revolution isn't the internet, it's artificial intelligence. And right now, in 2026, some of the most powerful AI companies in the world aren't the giant tech firms everyone talks about. They're startups, small teams, fast-moving founders, companies building technology that could reshape entire industries. So in this video, we're going to take a deep dive into 15 AI startups that could dominate the next decade. But this isn't just a list. We'll talk about what these companies actually do, why investors are watching them closely, how AI trends are shaping the future, and how everyday investors can think about opportunities. And I'll also share some real examples of how AI is already changing my own workflow and productivity. Because here on Wealth Mode Theory, we don't just talk about wealth. We talk about the systems, technology, and strategies shaping the future of wealth. So if you want to understand where the world is going before everyone else does, make sure you're subscribed, because videos like this can literally change how you see the future. All right, let's dive in. Before we talk about the startups, there's something important to understand. AI isn't just another tech trend. It's what economists call a general-purpose technology, the same category as electricity, the internet, smartphones. And technologies like this don't just change one industry, they change every industry: healthcare, finance, education, transportation, marketing, manufacturing, everything. Let me give you a simple example. Last year, I tested an AI workflow that helped me write video outlines in about 10 minutes instead of 2 hours. That's not just a productivity boost, that's a fundamental shift in how work gets done. And when technologies create shifts like that, entire new companies emerge. Some of them become giants. So let's talk about the startups that could shape that future. First on the list is OpenAI. Most people already know them because of ChatGPT, but here's what many people don't realize. OpenAI isn't just building chatbots, they're building foundational AI infrastructure. Their models power research, programming, automation, data analysis, and even entire startups. Think of it like this. If AI were electricity, OpenAI is trying to build the power plants. And that's why companies like Microsoft have invested billions into them. Investment insight. When infrastructure companies win, they usually win very big. Next is Anthropic. They created the AI model Claude. Their mission is fascinating. They focus heavily on AI safety and alignment. Now, that might sound technical, but think about this. Imagine a future where AI systems run hospitals, airplanes, financial markets. You would want those systems to be extremely reliable. That's the problem Anthropic is trying to solve, and investors like Amazon are betting heavily on them. Now, this one is extremely interesting. Perplexity AI. They're building what many people believe could become the next generation search engine. Instead of showing you a list of links like Google, it gives you direct answers with sources. I tested this recently while researching content for a video. Instead of opening 15 browser tabs, I got a complete summary in seconds. That's the kind of product that changes behavior. And when behavior changes, markets change. Another incredible company is Midjourney. They specialize in AI image generation. Artists, designers, and marketers use it to create visuals instantly. Imagine running a YouTube channel. Instead of hiring a designer for every thumbnail, you generate dozens of concepts in seconds. That alone can save creators hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Next is Runway AI. They're building AI video generation tools. This technology allows creators to produce video scenes using simple text prompts. Think about what that means for filmmakers, YouTubers, advertisers. Video production that used to cost $50,000 might soon cost $500. That's a massive disruption. Next is Scale AI. This company focuses on data labeling and training AI models, which might sound boring, but is actually one of the most important parts of the AI ecosystem. AI models are only as good as the data they learn from, and Scale AI provides that infrastructure to companies like Tesla and even the US government. Next, we have Hugging Face. This company built the open source hub for AI models. Developers all over the world use their platform to build and share AI tools. Think of them like the GitHub of artificial intelligence. And open source communities have incredible power. Some of the biggest technologies in the world were built that way. Then there's Adept AI. They're working on AI that can use software like a human. Imagine telling AI, create a spreadsheet analyzing my business revenue. And it opens Excel, processes the data, builds charts, and organizes everything automatically. This could completely transform office work. Another company gaining attention is Inflection AI. They created the AI assistant Pi. Unlike most assistants, Pi focuses heavily on emotional intelligence and conversation quality. The goal is to create AI that feels more human, which might sound unusual today, but emotional AI could become a huge market. From Europe, we have Mistral AI. This startup is building powerful language models that compete with large tech companies, and they're doing it with a much smaller team, which shows something interesting. Innovation doesn't always come from giants. Sometimes it comes from small, focused teams. Another big player is Stability AI. They created Stable Diffusion, one of the most powerful image generation models available. Their philosophy is simple. AI should be accessible to everyone, and that approach is building a massive developer community. Next is Character AI. This platform allows users to interact with AI characters, teachers, historical figures, fictional personalities. It may sound like entertainment, but this technology could transform education, storytelling, and digital companionship. Another fascinating company is Synthesia. They create AI-generated video avatars. Businesses use them for training videos, marketing, multilingual communication. Instead of filming dozens of videos, companies generate them instantly. Then there's 11 Labs. They specialize in AI voice generation. Their technology produces voices that sound almost identical to real humans. This could transform audiobooks, gaming, film dubbing, accessibility tools. Finally, we have Grok. This company builds AI hardware chips designed for extremely fast AI processing. In simple terms, they're trying to make AI systems faster and more efficient. And hardware breakthroughs often power entire technology revolutions. Now, here's something important. Many of these companies are not publicly traded yet, which means everyday investors cannot buy shares directly. But there are still ways to gain exposure to the AI industry. For example, through large tech companies investing heavily in AI, like NVIDIA, Microsoft, Alphabet. These companies provide the infrastructure powering the AI boom. Let me share something personal. When I first started using AI tools for content creation, I was skeptical. I thought, is this really useful or just hype? But after integrating AI into my workflow, I realized something powerful. AI isn't replacing creativity, it's amplifying creativity. Instead of spending hours on repetitive tasks, you spend more time on ideas and strategy, and that's where real value comes from. Over the next decade, AI could transform education, healthcare, business, investing, and the companies building these technologies today could become the giants of tomorrow, which is why learning about them now matters. And if you enjoy content like this, make sure you subscribe to Wealth Mode Theory, because this channel is about something bigger than just money. It's about understanding the forces shaping the future of wealth, technology, markets, opportunity. The goal here is simple: to help you think smarter about the future. The AI revolution is still in its early stages. Most people haven't even realized what's coming. But those who study the technology early often see opportunities others miss. So the real question isn't, Is AI going to change the world? That's already happening. The real question is, are you paying attention early enough to benefit from it? And if you are, then you're already thinking differently from most people. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.